Welcome to Top Hill Recording Podcast, the podcast where we ask a band, an artist to come in, give us 4 original tunes. We sit, we talk about those tunes, talk about the band, the origin story, all things music related. So tonight we have a special guest, 3 returners in a different format. Very, very cool hang. Amazing tunes, as expected. You know, I had high expectations. Just a quick, like how we came to the podcast tonight. I got an email from my friend Jake over here, and I was like, man, I need a clip or something. And he sent me a clip, and I sent him back a message. I said, 9 seconds. It took 9 seconds to say, yeah, dude. So we scheduled this in 9 seconds after seeing that video. So our guest tonight, Spookie.
3 years ago, you sold your soul. You don't really talk about it, unless you know I know about it. I hope you know thunderstorms is new. Coming down came the rain. I was falling hard. Nowhere, bleach my mind, it makes me feel intoxicated. My brain's invaded, guess it's time to save it. Oh, my life has changed. Oh, my friend's been acting strange. The crowd to sing along, but you know, it's 4 sweaty dudes in a room, but that's why you get a best friend named Tyler, so he can help you out like this. Goes a little something. Because now all we are is dangerous. Isn't he great? 'Cause now all we are is strangers. Because now all we are is dangerous. Now all we are is strangers. Thank you.
No! Yo.
And I'm a stranger to my own brain. That's okay, cause I'm riding out my own way. No direction, but I don't need to see, cause we've got better days on deck from here. People fly to ride, but they don't care. I used to live in the sky, I was right there. Tried so hard to get away from the sea, but I'm so scared I'll be that version of me. Cause lately, I've been trying to save. But smoking just sedates me, but I can't feel the high. And I hope that I get my oxytocin, drinking all these potions just to feel the high. Just to feel the falling and the trees are breathing. Is this the calm down or is this the healing? I think my soul is gonna overdose. Too much sugar, now I comatose. Cause lately I've been trying to save me, but smoking just sedates me, but I can't feel the high. And I hope that I get my oxytocin, drinking all these potions just to feel And hope that you set sail in the ocean, feelings built from devotion, but I can't see your
It's called I Don't Mind When I Cry.
You see, now I don't mind if I cry, 'cause it's one less time for later. And you'll never stop to ask or wonder why. Why didn't you return the favor? And 17 years have gone by, yet still I try, but I can't quite figure out the flavor. And this is why I don't mind if I cry, 'cause it's one less time for later. You never stop to ask or wonder why I didn't turn the favor. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Rose on guitar. Cause ain't it funny how we'll never get to see what each other really needs, 'cause I can't fucking breathe you anymore. Ain't it funny how we'll never got along when your sister's on the phone and she's driving me home tonight. You wound me up right, 'cause you've already done enough damage to my brain. Now I can't sleep. You wound me up right, 'cause you've already done enough damage to my head. Now I never got along. And your sister's on the phone and she's driving me home tonight. Tonight. Ain't it funny how we'll never get to see what each other really needs? 'Cause I can't fucking believe you anymore. Give it to 'em, boys. I think reggae's funny. Is reggae funny?
Spooky! Spooky! Thank you for having us. This is amazing. It's not easy to pitch a project that has nothing released and only one show under their belt. So to be here is an absolute privilege. Thanks for having us.
Well, dude, we're super happy to have you. And seriously, man, once the dots were connected and realized that you had the full, three of the fellas back in, it was a no-brainer. Then Tyler, the newbie of the group, Tyler.
Welcome, Tyler.
Hey.
Yeah, I rolled up in here. I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah, man.
That guy.
Well, you guys absolutely killed it. Love having the acoustic and brought in. It just made everything so full. And of course, Austin absolutely crushing over there on the guitar. And
appreciate it.
Nathan, after a 90-second keg stand last night, making his way here.
This was almost an acoustic set.
Yeah, dude.
Austin called me this morning at 9:15 and Wheels Up was 9:30. Jake, I don't know where Nate is. I haven't heard from him. I go, okay, well, grab your acoustic guitar. And if we have to do an acoustic set, we're going to do an acoustic set. And this is the Miracle Man himself.
Yeah.
Miracle Man Markin is
You made it work.
the
Phone
nickname.
call kept me alive, yeah.
Well, we're glad that you can make it, man. And you didn't let last night slow you down, and I appreciate that even more.
Me too.
Yeah. One of the things that they always tell you is hair of the dog. I mean, you gotta go back in. It's the only way you're gonna
Keep moving.
feel better. So you gotta have a drink and relax a little bit. But so legit 9 seconds. I wasn't shitting you when I said that. 9 seconds into the video,
Amazing.
I looked at it and timestamped. All right, that's how long it took me. I don't even know if I finished watching all of it before I sent you the message, but I did end up finishing. And you guys are a new project, and there's really nothing out there. There's you had a first show was sold out, which says
Crazy.
a lot. Yeah,
That was a lot.
It feels weird. It feels wrong to say that.
Yeah, I mean, no, it feels like it should be like that. The thing that pours out of the three of you guys when you came in last time, and then even carries over to this time, and Tyler adds to that, is that what you're playing, you're feeling what you're playing, man. It's not there's no like decoration on top of bullshit. It's you are playing shit that you want to play, that you love doing, and you can tell that you love playing with each other. So, car ride excluded. So,
Yeah. Well, we were blessed by the Kentucky Derby traffic on our way here. So.
Oh, yeah.
no
Lovely.
doubt. So tell us, we really do go back to the origin of the story of the band. So, tell us about how this came to be, how you ended up, getting together, writing tunes up until you decided to book that first show.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming. But it just, me in music kind of got to a point where it's like, I need to get back to it being my therapy again. And so when this project was being built, it was fun. So the fact that you acknowledge that right off the bat means like everything to me personally, because when I was building this project and picking my best friends to be a part of this, is like fun is at the core. If we're not having fun, we're doing something wrong. Because I'll tell you what, we're not doing it for the money right now.
Yeah.
So if we're not having fun doing it, we're doing something wrong. And I mean, as of being a long time coming, Tyler and I have known each other since I think I was 12 years old.
Is something like that.
I moved next door. So it was even ironic when you said the newbie, because it's like, this guy's probably sick of me over a decade. And I mean, so all the way back then, I remember I went over to his house because we were baseball teammates. And I went over to his house in his basement. He had a keyboard, a drum set, a guitar, and a bass. And I went in, I grabbed the guitar, and I played Smoke on the Water and Iron Man. And I thought I was like, hot shit. I was like, yeah, check this out. This kid grabs it and plays Eruption by Van Halen. And I was just like, what's the easiest instrument to play here? And he handed me a bass, and I've been playing it ever since.
No shit.
So I learned my instrument through Tyler and other mentors that hopped on later on. And we used to travel with another band back up north, and then years passed by, and we both lived literally 5 miles away from each other, and we were performing in different groups. And it was right after my dad had passed. I'm like, this is bullshit. I got my best friend 5 minutes away, and we're not even performing. We're 400 miles away from home, and we're 5 minutes away now.
Yeah.
And so before I had asked anyone, I was like, I can't do this project unless he's next to me for this.
Oh yeah.
So once I got his mom to sign the permission slip for me to steal him.
He had to call the momager real quick, and we worked something out.
I get it.
And then Nate and Aussie, we play in a bunch of different bands together as well. And while I'm on the road with this other band with these guys, these are the guys that I'm at the end of the night drinking with, hanging out with, and to have them a part of this. Like I said, this is kind of not to make it narcissistic, but this is like a therapy project. You know, it's been part of the healing process, and it's been fun. You know, it was a friendly reminder of why we picked up the instruments, at least for me.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it makes total sense, especially at 12 years old. You go towards your instrument because, you know, Tyler says, hey, here's you got some, obviously you knew some stuff, which is cool because, you know, anybody that can come in and play a couple riffs on a guitar at a young age, I mean, you know, that is like the shit, to be honest with you. But to have somebody that's like, no, dude, check this shit out. And then you were smart enough to navigate to go to a different instrument and kind of fill out this. It's cool, man. For 20 years, I think I tried to get my best friend to play bass. And legit.
See, I'm not that bad, Ty.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah,
I mean, we even got him like a nice one.
Yeah, for 5 years with Spencer. And he finally was like, oh, yeah. But, and he's picked up a guitar, and he's a great singer. But his dad is part of the reason that I started playing. Because he's, you know, 5 or 6 houses down the road from here. One house away from the old studio, which I don't think you actually were ever in.
This one.
But, you know, it's to be smart enough to do that. And I love the fact that the core of this thing started because you're like, I want to do something with my friend, my friends, but I'm not doing it without Tyler. Tyler, I mean, that's like, you know, you're all professional musicians. You all can do and play all the notes and do all the things. And you play with these other bands and you do studio. I mean, there's things that you can do that sometimes make it not fun. You know, it's a job. It becomes a job when you're doing the long gigs and the 3-hour sets, 4-hour gigs, whatever, playing, sitting in for somebody, a singer or whatever, and being the backup band. It's still fun, but that becomes a job. So when you get this situation, man, for all of you, there's got to be like some type of breath of fresh air that takes over when you get this situation where you get to get together and have a fucking gig that's sold out the very first time that you I mean, that's wild. It doesn't matter if it's a room of 25 or a room of 150 or 1,000. To have it to where nobody else can come in the building because there's no more capacity. Your very first show is so cool. I mean, like, where do you go from there?
It was a good feeling.
It was pretty awesome.
Does it validate like what you all what the goal was with this? Does it validate you all?
I
I don't know if that's what validates it as much as like how you start off, like how it's just so much fun to play with these guys. Like Jake and I have been playing together since we were this high. Like I feel like when I get on and start jamming with him, it's like I know exactly like what he's gonna play, and he knows exactly what I'm gonna play. And that really carries over to Nate and Austin. I feel that when I play with you guys.
100%.
Like we have general mindsets that we're going with that just makes it so much fun when we catch it.
All right, so let me clarify. Because by validate, I don't mean like, does it make it successful? Not in any way, because I think a lot of times you have to look at situations like that as, oh, it was a success.
Yeah.
Not in that term. But does it validate the decision to get away from what you think you're supposed to do and just go back to the fact that if you play with your friends and you play with the people that you love, it's going to be different. It validates we can play with pros and we can play with the people that can hit all the things and do all the things, but they don't get me. They don't understand me the way that the guys that I've been on the road with understand me, or my best friend that I started playing music with understand me. So it's not necessarily does it validate the success of the first show, but does it validate like stepping away from we've got to do this stuff to make money. You've already said, hey, if it ain't about money, does it validate that decision to go, I want to play with my boys, and regardless of if we sell out a show or if we have a ton of success, the point is you start playing music to have fun with your buddies. So does it validate that decision to go like, it's totally a different thing than doing the stuff that we're paid to do? You know what I mean?
100%. I mean, like for me personally, and I'm speaking for all of us, like we can play an infinite number of cover gigs where we're making good amounts of money, and but it's just not as fulfilling as playing, like getting out and playing with your friends. It's like having a conversation on stage, especially jamming out and trading off with everybody and giving everybody a chance to shine. I mean, it's beautiful. It's what it's all about, I think.
100%.
Yeah, we really have fun in rehearsals. It's like really an honor to play with these boys. They're all like the best, like at their instrument, and then we have fun.
I almost can't take you seriously after seeing your ID.
Shout out the blue glasses.
He treads a thin line,
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah, no, man. I think when you realize that playing with people that you care about at the end of the day, that you're willing to get in the car at 9:30 in the morning and take that trip and hit Derby traffic on
It was
the...
more like 10:15 by the time we got in.
Hey, man, he made it, dude. 90 seconds, 90 minutes.
For a while.
90 seconds, 90 minutes. 90 seconds, give him 90. He gets 90. He was 75 minutes late. He gets 90 minutes after 90.
It's rock and roll. I'm here for it.
No kidding, dude. He looks great behind his ID glasses. Yeah, dude.
The show felt like project day in school, like presentation day in school. Because I had worked secretly for this whole project for over 2 years, just getting the logo design, getting all merch made, meeting with distributors to see who's going to be best to go with that route. And I wanted to work in silence because I didn't want to have the pressure of any deadlines or anything like that. So even like the show in itself, like I didn't have anything really released, but I already had photo shoots done, and these guys were probably like, why the hell is he having me drive out here to take these photos and they're not even being posted or anything? But it's like, I wanted to play chess, not checkers. And that show was like, we're here. We made it. All that designing, writing, piecing together, bundling up this package. I mean, we still have light years to go to where, I want to be. But like that night of the show was just so awesome. And for me, I was really nervous with the show because...
You got peanuts in your pocket, man? What the hell? Hey, dude. Whatever it takes. Sorry.
No, it's all good. If anyone has tree nuts, make sure to give them
No tree nuts, yeah.
Let's keep 'em out.
Stay
He's
away
trying
from
to
those,
quit.
They'll kill me.
Skills only. Night of the show. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, I was a Skittle guy over here. Nate Skittles. No, night of the show. I was nervous because no one had heard really everyone down here, no one's heard me sing. So everyone was asking me who the singer is for the band. And I was like, oh, it's Spookie. Like intentionally kind of leaving it open-ended and then kind of walked up and then sang and they're kind of like, oh, that's surprising. And then on top of that, like Nashville's pretty condensed with country music. Yeah. This is pretty far from country music. So I was like, I don't know if my friends are going to get down with this. And then the first song they're moshing, I was like, let's fucking go. This is sick. And I was like, it's like, all right, the presentation, all the hard work, the project, like, I want more of this. So like it put through a whole bunch more logs into the fire to keep going.
And I don't think it's much of a secret that the Nashville scene on the local side of things is not country.
100%. Yeah.
You know, that's kind of been anytime I've noticed, because I stay out of downtown when I go to Nashville. You do that once, you get the idea. Yep. There's times that you know, if you're going to go to the Ryman, you might partake in a little bit of the downtown fun.
Here and far, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's evolved from what Nashville, the essence of Nashville was 20, 30 years ago to what it is now. I mean, it's Nash Vegas. It's the streets are shut down. It's a different thing, and it's cool in its own right. I mean, there's no doubt about it that there's aspects of that. If you're an out of towner, if you're somebody that is traveling in from, I'm sure, like Oklahoma, California, you go to Nashville and you see that, you're like, holy shit, this is crazy. All these cool bars. But if you've done it enough, and you know the other spots to find, and you stay out of downtown, and you find the places where the musicians, such as you guys that are playing in all these projects and things like that, are doing the band or the thing that they love to do on this little sidebar somewhere on the east side of town, or somewhere else. And you're lucky enough to stumble in, that's when you see love for the music. The performance side you can see every second of the day down on Broadway and all that. But when you see the players that are doing the shit that they love to do, and it's their thing, and they're doing it on this place that hey, I've got this little gig on the side. There's a different energy level to it, I believe. Yeah. And that's been like an underlying current of Nashville, I think, for the last few years. But I seriously think it's kind of exploding in a somewhat of a way. Kind of Louisville's going through the same thing, but the music scene in Louisville was not as built into the city as Nashville.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you all think that? Do you feel like there's this vein of existence under the country music scene that kind of sustains in Nashville?
100%.
Absolutely.
And it's what all the guys that are and girls that are playing Broadway, they do that to pay the bills, and then they go hide out to the outskirts and play these venues for their original stuff. And that's, you see them light up because then they're doing really what they want to.
And it's not for the pay. It's for fulfillment. It's for doing what you truly want to do,
100%, dude. You got to live. You got to make your rent and make the bills and all that shit. But I think once you get into something like that as a musician and you get the creative side of things, in Louisville, the scene is so eclectic. It's widespread from hip hop to bluegrass to everything in between. I'm sure, as you're all seeing this, but like I said, there's not that aspect of here's what you got to play to be good. So when you get outside of having to do that, man, I just like the shine that you guys create in this room tonight, just bringing in something that sounds so original and different. And
let's go.
I swear, man, I love that you're singing. The part of the thing that I love with watching the videos is knowing that you were up front, lead singing. And just there's that, like I said, man, the energy between the you guys, the crowd, what you create. I'm so pumped to hear what is next. So
Oh man,
is next, you guys.
yeah. Well, first I appreciate that. I get very in my head with my singing because I work
You
with
should not.
a lot of people on like The Voice and American Idol, and they're just freaks.
That's a different thing, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, look.
And I'm not trying to compare. I've moved past that mental hurdle now of like
Sweet.
comparing. But yeah, I mean, definitely like walking into the show, I'm like, I'm probably the 10th best singer in this room right now.
There's 6 of us.
But I'm the best spooky singer in the venue.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're the only one that can do what you do, man.
Well,
Likewise.
That's the thing about Nashville. Like, because I think I'm the newest one to Nashville in this group. I've been there less than 2 years. And it's such an ego killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, I think someone told me when I first moved down there, it's like your cab driver is a better guitarist than you are.
Yeah.
Which is so true. Like, everyone there is so good. So,
Mhm.
I mean, you kind of like getting over that hurdle is so important
Yeah.
when you start doing your stuff.
All right, so
Yeah.
quick story, probably long story. You already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Maybe.
Speaking of drivers that are good musicians, we went. Was this a Billy String or Marcus King? Billy Strings. Marcus King. Billy
Marcus
Strings.
King
Marcus
was
King.
Ryman.
Marcus
Who-
King was
so
your
was Billy
cab
Strings.
driver?
Did you go with that one?
That's why.
No.
All right, so
That's
this is Marcus
crazy.
King at the Ryman. All right, we went to the Nashville. We stayed right around the corner. We had a couple spots. My buddy Brad,
Mhm.
who started this podcast with me, he was with us, him and his wife. And I mean, we had ourselves a grand old time. Okay.
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
like one of those, classic movie nights. And on our way walking to the Ryman, we're already like a few sheets on our way. So bad, like Brent, our buddy Brent went with us. He slept through the entire Marcus King show.
And it
At
was
the
loud
Ryman.
as
That's brutal.
fuck,
At
too.
the
It
Ryman.
was so loud.
Yeah,
How do you
yeah.
sleep?
He had like the handicap, not the handicap seat, but like handicap row, one seat, handicap. He had the one seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
He was like,
And I was
the
like
dude.
by myself and I was 4 rows back.
Yeah,
And just like getting my face melted off
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
both him and his other guitar player. I mean, the whole band is so fucking talented.
Yeah.
Some of the
They're amazing.
craziest musicians
Oh,
out there right now.
yeah.
come on,
Seriously.
dude.
In like unique music too. It's incredible.
And that they're the gateway between jazz and blues with him is insane. What he went to school to do and what he was doing as a child. I mean, he's already good as a child, and then he goes and learns jazz and then incorporates that to come on,
You like
Yeah.
jazz?
jazz.
You
So,
like jazz?
um,
You like jazz?
You like that? You like that? You like that? Yeah. So we went. Anyway, we go down there, and on our way down, there's this guy playing guitar, and Lee, I think, who's another friend of ours, gives him $20. He's like, "Man, I love your stuff." We sit there for a couple songs. Did he do originals or did he do covers? I think he did original shit.
You did original.
Yeah. And he was good. I mean, he wasn't great. It was. I was like, "Let's go," and anyway, $20 later on that night. I think I couldn't tell you what time it was. After the show, been having too much fun, sitting at a hotel room, getting ready to go back to our spot, and we call an Uber, and this guy picks us up, RV spot. I took the RV, so he takes us back to our RV spot, dude. And he like ends up coming and hanging out,
Yeah.
and I ended up recording this shit, and I have like 2 hours of us sitting around
Yeah.
with him playing music,
Just a
and us
dog.
dying laughing. I'm like, bro, he's telling us all these stories about how he would drive to Mexico and he'd have to do all this stuff. I'm like, dude, you're a drug runner.
Yeah.
You're a drug runner,
100%.
right? Oh yeah, it was insane. And then he kept in contact with one of our friends, but
Mhm.
it was a wild. It was an interesting evening.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if those recordings make any sense. We're just laughing.
They don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, like,
They don't need to.
It's like 3 hours of us laughing. Yeah,
You should hear some R's.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man! I have no idea where I was going with that. I got lost 4 times in that story.
Cab drivers in Nashville, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. Another night in Nashville. Spencer, you just got back from Nashville, didn't you?
Yeah,
What'd you
for
do
my
recently?
birthday.
Birthday weekend.
Yeah, February 28th
That's not that.
went
recent.
down.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't
happy
really.
birthday,
It was like a
Revoked.
month ago.
That's way too far away.
Yeah, that's next year.
But yeah, Billy Strings at Bridgestone 2 nights in a row. It's pretty,
Oh, yeah.
pretty sick.
Did you go to the secret show?
No,
Or was that?
I wanted to.
I think it was at the Ryman. It was like
Yeah.
Oh,
a
the
select
night
two people
after.
who got tickets, like got invited, like a secret ticket to go to the Ryman.
You gotta you have to same thing you did last year. You had to buy tickets to both nights at Bridgestone to be invited into the raffle drawing with your email to be. And if you're drawn, you get the chance to buy tickets.
Also, I'm gonna say this
for
on
two.
camera. Ticketmaster, fuck you.
Oh
yeah.
Fuck you.
Dude,
Because
I've
one
never
of your
edited this.
stiflers stole my fucking tickets for that show as I was checking out. So, fuck you.
All right. Well,
I was so pissed. I had 2 tickets and they were like 3rd row back, and I was about to drop some hot money on them too.
Yeah.
And
Hot money.
I got the
watch your mouth.
exchange like worked over. And as I go to click, it was like, oh, well, those 2 tickets are taken. And then I found those exact same 2 tickets for $2,000 a pop
Oh,
on
my
Ticketmaster.
Oh man.
And I like wrote emails about that stuff. And,
Yeah.
like to Billy's team, to the Ryman, to Ticketmaster. Like I was very upset.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But
It's ridiculous.
yeah, but it was a great weekend, and Billy just freaking rocked.
I've never edited anything in my life, but I might have to edit that comment.
Ticketmaster?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because they're not coming from me. They're powerful.
No, they're not. Not as powerful. They're not as powerful as you think.
Not as powerful as the indomitable human spirit.
Zach
Exactly.
Bryan got the last
And Pearl
laugh.
Jam.
All my friends hate Ticketmaster.
Yeah, guess who sells Pearl Jam's tickets?
Ticketmaster now. Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Yeah,
They're right back in the same
They're like,
situation
what are we
that they were
gonna,
fighting.
what are we gonna do?
We
Go
love
with
you,
Live Nation?
Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
yeah. Ticketmaster, if you want to sponsor us,
Yeah,
We love you.
Ticketmaster. If you want to sponsor us, I'll fire him, and I love him. I love this guy.
Yeah, we actually love Ticketmaster here at the Spooky
Yeah.
Band. We
Yeah.
we stand for everything
You
you
better
guys
take
are
it
doing.
back,
Wrong side
sir.
of history.
Especially when you book us as the opener
Yeah.
for
I
whatever
take
act you
it
need to book us
back.
for.
I take it back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 50% off tickets would be awesome. You know, Ticketmaster is so great.
Yeah, dude. You don't even have to pay us. Just like give us a fucking good code. Give us a promo code that gives us half off.
Just give me a pat on the back, you know?
Yeah, maybe a little shout out every once in a
Let us
while.
open for someone, Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Holy shit, man. All right, so grand plan. All right,
Yes.
you talked about how you were real sneaky with kind of bringing out the band and bringing out the project.
Sneaky, spooky edition.
Which I mean, like, by the way, I don't know if this is in. I already got stickers. I already got
Mhm.
picks.
Those guitar picks are
And
incredible.
are
by
these
the
what?
way.
These are 1.0s?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
dude.
is nuts.
1.0s.
That was impressive.
Yeah, dude. These are good picks.
They're good. They're
They're
good.
good
These are good
They're good.
picks.
Mhm.
And so, I mean, that's awesome. I don't know if you can see that. If that's in focus, I will zoom on this.
They
during
were
the
going to be
podcast.
for sale, but I kind of like just handing them out only.
It's so
It's
cool,
like
dude.
cool. Like if you get one, it's
So-
not like
Yeah, you got to
earned it.
find us, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
There's a sticker right there.
Yeah, sticker's dope
Sick.
too. And that's what's on the pick. You know,
Yeah.
like what I do love about the picks, because Spencer just found some where we can put our logo on it as well. And
Mhm.
it's not crazy expensive.
Right.
No.
And if you leave these here, people here that are playing, that are coming through, are going to pick it up and play it. And
I'm
they'll
not-
leave it.
My friend in California sent me a picture of a spooky pic.
Shut up.
I haven't been in California in 9 years.
Are you kidding me?
And I go, how the hell did that get out there? And obviously someone that must have
Yeah.
came, I don't know. I don't know. But that was super cool. Like I got a couple in Chicago, Michigan, and Wisconsin, but that's because I got roots out there. And the California was like, all right, this is cool.
You know what would be kind of freaking cool to do? And you can do it with like, I guess, hashtag on Instagram or something. And probably with every band can do it, but like Spooky Pick.
Yeah.
PICK.
Mm-hmm.
And then anybody that has it in a different state than where you're at or a different
Yeah.
location, be like, hey, here's a Spooky Pick in Chicago.
Yeah, that's
Spooky Pick and
spooky pick.
you got a spooky
Florida.
pick? Send us a pick.
Florida.
Where you at?
Mhm.
And then
It's
somebody
the
send it.
stickers too. I'll be like,
Yeah, dude.
I'll show up to a venue and I'm like, oh, I sent you a photo.
Just know
once.
that's drunk Jake. Just
I'm like washing my hands and I'm like, oh,
Free marketing, man.
I know that band.
there.
I mean, dude, it's
Yeah, the
smart.
stickers.
You know, I mean, like seriously, if I owned a bar, and I would not be one of those sticklers. I'd be like, dude, you're at a urinal and you're taking a piss, and you want to put up your band sticker.
Yeah.
Put up your band sticker. Promote yourself.
Mhm.
by all means, if somebody discovers you because they're taking a piss, and if you got a female in the band, even better, because how often does that happen
right?
to where, where girls will go in and sit? I bet there's no stickers in girls' stalls.
I don't know.
Chat, what do we think?
I don't know. Yeah.
comment down below.
What do you think,
Stickers in the
chat?
stalls?
Yeah.
All right, that's the question of the day. What do you all think? Do you think there's stickers in? All right, let's do a
Band stickers and
percentage.
okay. Here's what I'll say
bars.
now. Here's what I'll say now,
Put it on you
though.
first.
There are a lot of bars, especially here in Louisville,
Cool.
to where it doesn't matter what it's gender fluid bathrooms.
Yep.
So like you can go into any bathroom. So I would say
No,
you're-
those don't count. Those don't count.
Are you specifically saying like the?
I'm not leaving them out. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I'm totally for that. All I'm saying is these need to be gender specific for the poll.
Oh, for the poll.
For the poll.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of us here at Spooky frequent the women's room.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
think-
no.
Tyler might have been in a couple times, but
Only when invited.
We don't talk.
Dude, that was at band camp.
All right, all right. We need to. I guess we need to. Any females that would be willing to answer that? I mean, come on, just.
I mean, the
I'm gonna have to
substitute
ask my
teacher
wife.
guitar player is she's awesome. We'll have to ask her, Ashley.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do personal polls, and we'll report back. And then if
Yeah.
we get a real stat, I'll put it right here.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
I bet we're not going to have a stat there. All right, so back to the original question there.
We got 2 singles that we're for sure gonna get rolling out pretty soon here. Just
Already
figuring
recorded?
out. One of them is second one. It's all recorded. We're still producing the second
Okay,
one a
sweet.
little bit and working out with what distributor we're gonna work with.
Gotcha.
Again, I'm really being patient with it all because I want to do it right the first time. Measure
Yeah, of
twice,
course.
cut once kind of
Hell yeah.
mindset.
So what about these recordings? Where did you record?
My desk in my apartment.
oh no, get this man some water.
All right, I'm good. Here you go. Bourbon.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
He needs some milk.
That was a first.
That's a good
All right.
one.
Sorry about that. Where did you record?
Yeah, no, I mean, all of it besides the drums were recorded at my apartment.
Sweet.
And then Nate actually has his own drum shed where he literally, it's
Sick.
exactly
Hey, you
what
look
it
like a
sounds
guy
like.
that would have a drum shed.
Yeah.
I've seen the videos. I've seen the
Part-time house,
videos.
some say.
Yeah.
Killer.
Took me longer than I expected, but
Yeah.
I'm really happy with it.
Hell yeah.
Recording
But-
DIY is like one of the biggest things because obviously we're going to do our best to have a structured rollout plan for this first couple singles into an EP/album sort of thing. But after that, I really aim for this project to be, this is a cool song, Austin. Let's release it. Let's record it, release it in 2 weeks. Like once we break the seal, it's going to hopefully be a waterfall of tracks. Because, at the premise of this whole project and the reason why it was spooky in the first place is I absolutely love ghostwriting for people.
Mhm.
And I always call it spooky, kind of in a sense. So this project, like, we're always writing songs, whether it's for Spooky or not. And if it's something that we could pitch to someone, we'll do that.
Mhm.
And one of like the offers or bundles that we're going to do is we're going to offer for singer-songwriters if they want to hire just a full band, because we could dish out recordings in probably a week, maybe even less.
Super quick.
And it's all professional tier levels. We all have our own gear and could do it in-house. And it's like we're already a tight band, or at least
I mean,
in
Austin's
my
got a
opinion.
Helix.
Austin's got the Helix.
I can go anywhere I want.
Don't worry, he brings out the
Jake's
tubes
place,
in the
my
studio
place.
if we need it.
Nate's shed.
I mean, obviously, I have a super soft heart for DIY
Oh yeah.
stuff. I mean, everything around here is DIY. It's hilarious when people think this is a professional project because it's legit as DIY as it gets. You guys have been in studios that are professional studios, and this ain't it. So
Y'all did a pretty damn good job, though.
I
I want to sell
appreciate
yourself a
that.
shirt.
I appreciate that. But like the ability to wrap your hands around your own project and to do it at home, to do it in ways like that, even compartmentalize a little bit to where you do your thing on it, I'll do my thing on it, and we'll come together and whatever, however you record it. It just seems like when you're able to do something like that and produce it at yourselves, that is when you do fall in love with what you're doing. Kind of like what we talked about from the start. You're doing it with friends, but now you're working on something that's tangible. You're putting together, you're creating this art, you're putting together something out of nothing. and you're doing it in a way that not only is it you don't have to focus on time. You don't have to focus on, like what you said, patience. You can be patient because you don't have to pay, however much an hour to be in a studio with a producer, doing all these things. You get to do it yourself. So, I mean, you really get to wrap your hands around what you're doing. And I always see a very, very tangible difference in a band that has worked together in a studio. Like in this situation, we get to see a lot of people that come in before they've recorded stuff,
Mhm.
and then we get to see a year or two later when they're promoting their first or second record and they come back on. And the difference, especially from the no record to the first record, and hearing each other in the process of recording and like wrapping their heads around what each individual is doing note by note and beat by beat and trying to stay out of each other's way. It's so different. So it's like exponentially impressive, number one, that you guys have taken away the pitfalls of rushing and getting this thing out immediately and going, all right, we need to be patient with this and get it right and do those things. Because you can tell that you guys are thoughtful in the process of what you're doing with each other in this group. You really can. I mean, I'm gonna, like, I can't think about what you all are gonna sound like after the first record because you all recorded a song or two.
Yeah.
You're working on this little bit and the connection is already there. It's formed. So like after like you understand the identity of what this becomes, holy shit, dude.
Honestly, well, I feel like, first impressions are everything, right? At least from my perspective or something like this. And I feel so many bands put themselves at a disadvantage because they're so eager and excited to get things out, which good, you should. Like that fire right there, some people lose it. So ride that shit out as far as you can. But I feel like so many bands put themselves at a disadvantage because they rush that process and then they put out a product that isn't their full potential.
Yeah.
And I work with a couple music festivals where it's like kind of, I do talent recruiting for it. And so I go through all the submissions. And so many of these bands, the songwriting's phenomenal. The singers kick ass. The guitarist has great tone. But wherever the hell they recorded it, it's doing them such a disservice that it's like, I don't know if these guys are good. Everything's there, but obviously they may have rushed or they don't know of like this side of it. And it just like, I'm like, you guys, it's hard to see because it's like you guys are such a good group, but this how it was put together digitally is what's hurting the or not hurting, but not giving a fair chance of what they deserve.
I can understand that totally because we get a bunch of submissions, and the hardest thing to do is to, not book somebody that wants to be booked.
Right.
It really is. It's tough, but a lot of times you're right. It comes down to recording, and in this situation, we're 200 and almost 60 episodes deep into this thing. We can take chances.
Right.
When you're running a festival, you can't take. You can't. You got to know that what you're getting ready to bring to the table, especially as the talent coordinator, somebody bringing in talent and yaying or naying, who's going to be on the bill. They've got to have certain things that just have to be there that are intangible and not even thought about. You've got to be able to bring energy. You got to be good. But if you have a really, really shitty recording, it's hard to understand if you're good. And I've been fortunate enough to go around and hear some stuff. We had a festival last week that we played, and we're also a part of like recording some stuff as well. But we played it as Bamboo Symphony, and I heard some people that submitted shitty recordings.
Yeah.
And they're way better than the recordings. Yeah. It's like, holy shit, dude. I mean,
you're not doing yourself a service. I mean, if the quality of your recorded music is not the quality of like your live music, I feel like there's such a separation.
Total separation. Your live music better be better.
How I explain it, like when I'm giving constructive criticism, is I'm like, I'll ask them like, how long have you been playing guitar and singing songs? They go, 10 years, 8 years. I go, cool. How long have you been recording? Well, we just started this year. Okay. I go, there's no chance that the level and your skill to recording is going to match the 8 to 10 years
Yeah.
of playing. And that's not at fault at you. And I'm like, I'm trying not to be like you need to do this, but I'm just like, hey, like, let's just view it from that perspective. Like, Tyler went to school for biochemistry or something. Went for a very long time. If I were to pick it up this year and try to take the test that he did, it's not going to be pretty.
Exactly.
And I mean, most folks are receptive, and whether they are or they aren't, you know.
There's a lot of times that people that have been playing for a long time, 5 years, 6 years, come in here that are recording. Hey, I want to, book a session. And they put on cans and they've never heard themselves in a mic and headphones.
Crazy.
It's different.
It's different. You don't sound. You
we have the
don't
opposite
sound
in
the same.
Nashville. There's
Take 'em
musicians
off and
that
they're
go to
like-
Nashville, and if God forbid their ears or their body pack die, they have no clue.
It's game over.
I'm like,
game
yo,
over.
Can't do a thing.
Everyone should do 2 years of playing basements where you're lucky
Where
to
you
get a
can't hear
wedge.
shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are lucky to hear.
But if you
yourself.
haven't played deaf, you
Hey,
haven't played.
Here's how you got to play. Put the speakers up there and the band's behind them. No monitors and
Exactly.
go.
Yep.
We
It's
just
like-
did that.
Yep.
And, it's
it's boot camp.
You got to trust your hands. Yep.
Hey, does your voice sound like? What does your tone feel like inside your body? What is your guitar? Do you feel like you're playing in tune? Are you tuned? Is your guitar tuned? Check it. You better check it a lot.
Oh yeah.
And you better know what you're doing. Especially like Tyler, you're in a situation, dude. Acoustic guitar, you're running in through PA most times. If you don't have a monitor, you better be on time, and you better feel what's going on.
I got something to say.
Please.
Something to say.
Tyler whipped out the acoustic just for this to be more intimate.
That's
I
awesome.
usually
I didn't
play
wanna
Telly
ruin any
on
surprises.
stage.
Telly?
Yeah, but I mean
He's a dirty little dog on stage with guitar.
What do you?
You should see Tyler's pedal board.
What kind of Telly you rocking?
Just a standard like baby blue telly. I did some painting on it.
I love, dude. That's what I'm after right now so bad. I'm jonesing for an American Telly. I mean, there's one right
so
there,
nice.
Dude,
And
buy
that's
a
a-
vintage one, man.
Yeah, mine's a Mexican, I think.
Well, that one's Mexican behind you, and it's an awesome guitar, and it sounds amazing through that tweed right there. And the connection between those two is amazing. But in my head right now, I need an American Telly so bad. It's
You do.
driving me crazy.
I could hear it.
Thank you.
I can hear it. You need it.
Is my wife home? So, this Telly right here, I've been debating because it's a parts caster, but this is a quilted. We're getting real nerd real quick, but dude, this thing plays. So everybody's got to touch it before they leave because that sounds good. It plays.
I mean, Leo got it
feels
right
so
the
good.
first time. Really, it's,
Oh, man.
What, the Telly's been around for 75 years now?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a quintessential, and it does everything. I think the Telly might be the most versatile guitar.
Quintessential.
doubt.
It is.
No doubt.
Everybody talks
word.
about
This guy.
Stratocasters.
No, Strat.
Quintessential.
Listen, I love my
Actually,
Strat too.
I have a Strat
love
phase.
my
I had a Strat. I mean, obviously, look around. I had a Strat phase.
Nothing will sound like a Telly with a three-way switch, though. Nothing will sound like that.
Spencer's got a friend of his building us some. What's he building us?
Oh yeah, he is building custom telly pickups.
Yeah, custom
But
Telly
he
pickup.
has
Good on you, man. There you go.
he has a vault that where
Hand
he
wound
has
and shit.
basically every generation of Fender pickup. So he has I believe 4 or 5 sets from the 50s,
Wow.
has 4 or 5 sets from the 60s, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah, dude.
So
We're getting ready to
it's-
get beefed up in this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually in Chicago.
Oh.
His name is Ryan Carlton. So he is he
Dude,
just
was he
does
at
it right now.
you're at Brian,
Yeah,
Okay.
he went to the Gallup school, the
Nice.
Luke
Gallup.
Gear school I went to.
and he
That's awesome.
focuses now on electronics more.
Yep.
What's his name?
And Ryan Carlton.
Shout out Ryan, dude.
And
Shout out
actually,
Ryan.
his 9 to 5 is really sick. He's a fencing coach because he used to.
What?
Yeah,
I
he's
know
a
that
fencing
sounds
What is he
coach.
fronting? Sorry, Ryan. It's all jokes, dude.
He's an assassin.
But-
He's like, shut the fuck, shut up, dude.
But
Picking a fight with the wrong guy.
and he
He's gonna fence your
competed in
ass.
Junior Olympics and all kinds of stuff. So whenever he was a
Damn.
kid, he beat Russia in the Junior Olympics in the 90s.
That's insane.
He's hiding something.
Yeah,
Amazing.
dude. All right, we're totally screwed between Ticketmaster and Russia, dude. We're in trouble on this podcast, you guys. We're never getting those pickups.
Hey, it's a spooky podcast.
It is a spooky podcast.
There you go. True. Spooky. All right, so you know, man, I love the planning. There's a ton of planning in what you guys are doing. A ton of intent. I love intent. I love. You know, because probably more than anything, I'm terrible with it. I just kind of go, ooh, let's see what happens. So to think ahead and to have, you know, an idea of what's going on that leads legit to a freaking sold out first show, it doesn't put pressure on you guys because y'all are friends. Because it's one of those things like, who cares? This is just that we're having so much fun.
Oh my gosh, I've played too many gigs where my mom and Tyler's mom are the only people in the crowd.
Dude,
And they literally would like give the doorman extra money, be like, I'm sorry. Like buying out tickets.
Dude, trust me, I get it. And Spencer gets it. So, you know, obviously Spencer is like my oldest kid's age. But he's been with me since he was 16 years old. So we've been playing together for almost a decade at this point. And, you know, you build up these things, you know, these bonds and these things. But one thing that you did build up is there's been many a times, no matter when we play or where we play, we're still to this day, it'll be his family, my family, some of our friends.
Yep.
And that's it, you know. I mean,
It's
some
the
more,
same show, though. No matter who's there.
Well, yeah. What do you do? Why? You're just going to listen to these same songs? I feel guilty at this point for playing these tunes again. We should learn some new shit, you know, just so y'all don't have to sit through the same stuff again. But not only are like, the support's cool, it's like they genuinely love seeing you do what you do. So I can only imagine that phone call to Momager. It was probably the easiest phone call she ever had to take. It was like, oh, about time, dumbasses. You know?
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much.
Yeah, what they were talking
I mean,
about.
she's a saint and doesn't swear, but yeah, like pretty
I
much.
apologize for my cursing on this episode. I'll bleep it out along with Spencer's mention of Ticketmaster.
Let me be clear. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not bleeping it out anymore, Momager. No, so, legit. I mean, you know, I totally get that because there's times where we play with our band, and it's awesome. And then there's those nights where we finally get to sit around with our boys and play some music around a bonfire, and we just go, why don't we do that more? Why don't we have those nights where we just take the time? So, you know, you guys are legit getting to experience that together as young friends grown up, and then as bandmates that have grown together as friends. That there's just so much to be said about like the bond that you guys are creating right now.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's everything. Like these are my brothers. Like I just met these guys 2-3 years ago, and it's like feels like a damn lifetime.
That's it, dude.
I'm amazed he's still putting up with me, to be honest. But we're still kicking.
Boy, dude. He knows your biochemistry. He gets it.
He knows that. He knows a couple things.
He knows too much.
Biochemistry and my biohistory.
We're not here to talk about that.
Yeah.
Backseat brother.
Yeah. Oh man. No, I mean,
That's front seat. We don't talk about that.
Oh, apologies.
Yeah, no, we made it. He actually, I was really proud of him. He got the front seat today. Good job on Tyler.
You think it would go to the tall guy?
Because I go there and I sit in the back seat. Nate had called shotgun already, and then he goes,
he needed a place to put his
do you want to
Skittles.
sit up here? And I'm like, yeah.
Well, it actually went out to Austin because he's the tallest.
Austin has
one.
Waluigi legs in the back of the seat, just like this.
It was a diabolical.
Austin, go ahead and call shotgun, bro.
Well, no, I can't fit in the car no matter what. I can't sit up straight. My
Not with all that
torso
gear,
is too
dude.
long. I can't. So
Listen, I wish I could have taken a picture of the Jetta when you guys got. Somebody did, right?
Yeah, I got
Did you take
it.
a picture? Please send that to me. We'll try to insert it here.
Yeah,
dude.
literally.
It was
out the
impressive.
Jetta.
It was a commercial for the Jetta
Yeah.
for sure. It was
There's
like,
like
holy
all
shit.
stuff in there. It was great.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you
it
what,
was
dude. The
nuts.
fact that y'all can fit
Compact.
Oh man.
that thing, Volkswagen Jetta.
Yeah, I mean,
Still got it.
touring used to be a parade of like 2 to 3 cars and shoving as much gear in a trunk.
5 people in a 4-person car and all our gear.
One Helix changed everything.
Yeah, I mean, he still brought the amp though. But I mean, downtown Nashville, me and him getting Ubers to gigs. It's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just have my board and
I
amp,
could
and he
scooter
just
if I
has
wanted
his-
to. It's all on my
Yeah.
back sometimes.
Because they all have house
dude.
amps. It's the best.
I didn't think about that.
Ubering, and then the Uber driver's like, it's like, yeah, no, the trunk. Could you get it for us? He's like,
Hit
yeah. Are you
the
guys like,
button, dude.
Where you going? Oh man.
All right, so God dang, we gotta get this thing on its rails.
Yeah,
No,
let's do it. Let's
no.
get in the deep stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here's
let's
the
get
here's
to
the deep
or
stuff.
fun
Here's
stuff.
the deep stuff.
Naked's
Got
gonna
a
get
couple
naked.
tunes recorded. What are we doing?
What-
You know, you came and did 4 tunes tonight, and they were all dope. They were all like on point as hell. They were all great tunes. Like, how many do you got in the bank right now as a group?
Oh man, I
I like that answer.
Well, it's kind of like it's a half band. So I
Jam
do
band.
something called jam band, exactly. But I made this on my own. I do it the 60-day challenge, where for 60 days I have to write, record, and produce a verse, chorus, and bridge from scratch
Dig that.
every single day. Because if I ever get the phone call from a big artist or a label and they need an album by tomorrow, I want to be able to at least compete, right? And so to answer, I have 60 tracks. 20 of them I would say will be released.
Oh yeah.
I don't know when, but with that, like one of the songs that we did today, we didn't even do the verse 2. We literally skipped verse 2 of the second chorus and went straight to the bridge because it's like the song isn't even full. Like the parts are there, but like the
Still
words,
working it out.
exactly. So again, I mean, yeah, I don't know, but we have more in the arsenal than I could ever imagine.
We can play as many songs as people want to hear.
Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, we could probably, yeah.
You know,
you name it, we could probably do it. At this
for years, I've talked about comedy on this on this podcast because I'm a big fan of stand up comedy, and one thing that they do, you know, in stand up comedy is they go on these runs. They do, you know, they'll say, I'm a big Tom Segura guy, so like
Tommy Boy.
I love Tommy Boy. Tommy Buns are May 13th, which this will already be out, I'm sure. Oh no, this will not be out. So the show will already be out. He has a new show coming on that looks hilarious. Bad Thoughts or something like that. I just saw the trailer today and it cracked me up. But anyway, like, fuck, I forgot. Hold on, I'll come back to it. I'll remember in a second.
Hey, I do have some questions, some Weston's questions.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna remember this.
Okay. Well, I know, but it'll give you some time to remember.
Yeah, comedians.
There you go.
So, like, you know, when they release a special, what they have to do is start from scratch.
Oh,
and like the process that they go through is they have an idea, they go on stage, they build, cut fat, you know, have these bits, realize what parts of those bits don't work, come up with the order, do all those things, get it nailed. Most of the time, if they're big comedians like Segura and those guys are now, Bert Kreischer, they'll do, you know, like the Palace and then get their stuff together and then they'll start doing the Yum and those big places, right? And then they get it ironed out and then they do the special and they release their special and they repeat the process, start from scratch, going to clubs, you know, some of them, and then rebuild. And it's always interesting with bands. A lot of times it seems like that is the opposite of the process, where you guys may be doing it the way that a comedian would do it, where
200%.
where you start it, you build it, you figure it out.
But not with every track. Because it's like I tried when I was putting together the whole tree of tracks, I was compartmentalizing them on, okay, this is one that's like not really big rhythm. It's more just 4 on the floor. Like I don't need the band together to let this one marinate. And it's more production's going to be involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a song like I Don't Mind When I Cry or Why Can't We Be a Jam Band? Like, yeah, those songs, I'm not going to announce a release date anytime soon for those because we're going to keep playing those until I know what he's going to play, even when he messes up or if, you know, I think, again, circling back with the patience of releasing, like so many times I've put out songs with projects and then we go on the road, play those songs every night for 30 something days, come back and it's like,
That's a totally
dude, I
different
wish
tune.
that track had the fill that you do there.
Yeah.
When you cut out and you do that tapping part and those BGVs that you wrote for that
Yep.
part. I wish we could have done that. It's like, I want
Dude.
to overwork these songs.
It's going back to
within
putting out a
reason.
finished product.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
totally it. That the mindset of being open to figuring out what the song calls for instead of rushing. You know, you mentioned patience, rushing to the process of here's what it is, and now we got to play it like this every time, and we're going to be beholden to the tune instead of let it breathe.
Right.
Like what are we? What does this song call for? Where are the breaks? Is there a stop? Is there a time where nothing's going on other than guitar and drums and so there's so many different aspects that you can, if you just chill out, don't force the song to be something that it's not. That it totally changes the way that things inside the band breathe, inside that song breathe. I mean, we've been through that process recently with some of our tunes where they've changed. Like they're not at all the song they started out as. They sound totally lyrically totally same. Structure of the song has no bearing to because there was something about it that said this is not what this calls for. So allowing the process that you are going through right now to just when it's there and it's ready to be recorded and you can get those steps done, cool. But until it's ready, it ain't ready.
Right. And one of the coolest things with this project and how like the song, now every song is written differently, but from the beginning, most of them were written by me, and I wrote and recorded all the parts myself, like the drums, the bass, the guitar, and then I'll present it to the band, and then we get in a room and we play it. A real guitar player is playing the guitar parts, a real drummer is playing the drum parts, and like all these embellishments that I couldn't do myself or even like imagine, doing just come to life. And like, I had to like kind of challenge myself because I heard these songs the same way for months, and then sent it out to the boys and I'm like, okay, this is different. Different isn't always bad. And it's like, okay, how do we maneuver? And then 97.8334% of the time, was that
Very
the number?
accurate. Very accurate. Yeah.
Percent
After
of the time,
calculations.
it's just
Let me
awesome
run
with these
real
boys,
quick.
right?
Run that real quick. Yeah.
that's good.
Tyler's
That's
the
good.
director of math.
Director
Who
of
knows
math.
numbers? Dude, there's two aspects that make sense. Number one, as a songwriter, you got to, as a songwriter, number one, it's awesome. Number two, as band members, it's good to be able to write your own parts to a song that's already written. There's a lot of times with us that I'll bring something to the band. If it changes, the biggest thing about that is to let everybody have their say in how this goes. And a lot of times their say is so much better than the shit that you would have ever thought about.
Right.
It's like, if you let somebody do their thing.
100%. And that's why this is Spooky and not Jake Smith and company,
Yeah.
Like when I put this together, it's like, I want a fucking band.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want, oh yeah, that guy that plays the bass, he's the one that writes all the songs, does all that. It's like, no, like I may plant the seed, but these are the guys that are pouring water on it and put in the right nutrients. Like,
Yeah.
and that was like, when I was writing, because as a music fan, like this whole project, I viewed it as a music fan. Each concert has its own independent merch, which is cool, because I always love that when I go do concerts, like has the venue on and all that. And I love when it's a band. It's like, oh yeah, that's the bassist because they went to high school then there, and then he was actually dating his sister. And like, I always geek out as that as a music lover. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to build that and then write songs about,
Dude, a
Hell
lot of the stuff you say speaks to me personally,
Yeah.
because
Same to me.
because a big part of the I've had a band. It's the same. A lot of the same aspects of the band that is Voodoo Symphony now, and the shame in promoting that was it was my last name for years, and I did not ever want that. I tried to come up with 50 other names, but it was just it kind of set. In this, that's the easiest. Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. But I was always the one that was against it. I was always the one that was going, let's do something other than that. Totally because of what you said. I want the band to be known as the band.
Right.
I don't want it to have anything to do with, Jake Smith and the band and Neil and the band. I wanted it to be about the music and the band and the group. It's so important. I think that like you nailed it. You really spoke to me when you said that because I totally agree. if you do it right and you have a group of people that you want to experience this thing with, take yourself out of it, make it about what it is. And you know, a big struggle with me over years has been, you know, I have never done self-promotion on this podcast with my band's never been on.
Mm-hmm.
We've never done it. And we're, you know, over 5 years deep in doing this. And it's a big part of that was because of that, you know, is because it felt shameful.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, and now it feels so much different to me. And maybe even, I mean, Spencer can speak to this. He's been in the band and he's played with me when it was just me and him on separate occasions. But like it's different when you take it out of your, it's not Jake Smith project.
It's collaborative.
Well, and I had to do
it's
that
collaborative
as well for like the mental obstacle. Cause like Jake Smith bass is side stage, play your bass, supporting whichever artist I'm working with for that night.
On Instagram, follow.
Yeah. I appreciate that. So like for me, even as a performer to compartmentalize, it's like, nah, this is fucking Spooky. This ain't Jake. You know, this is Spooky performing. Not in like a Kanye Ye type of way.
Yeah.
But just in like a, nah, let's flip that other switch on, turn the other
Absolutely.
one down type of way and compartmentalizing.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a, you know, I'm old in the game, but I love learning shit. And I really think you taught me something about myself tonight because that I think that was a hurdle for me that I didn't realize until you verbalized it.
It's weird. Like you ever stand, I don't know if you get this, but like there would be times that I was standing on stage for the Spooky show and I'm like trying to like look over for like the lead singer and I'm like, oh my fuck, that's me. Like,
You better look down, buddy.
Like, if I don't get into the microphone, that part's not being sung. Whereas like all the other projects, like I'm gonna sit out on this BGV. Like,
You just sit in the background and hang out. I mean, it's a totally different thing. But yeah, yeah, man, you verbalized something that I wish that I could have said a long time ago.
Let's go.
You know, because I always felt like it was centralized towards something that it shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
And by changing things a little bit and doing like what you did and going with Spooky instead of making it like a name or something else, it makes it bigger than that. And you know, you can tell that it's bigger than that when you guys play. You can tell that it's bigger than that when you all hang out. So it didn't necessarily, it might have still translated if it was the Jake Smith project or whatever. But the fact that it's not and that it's a band, I totally think that it does make, it sits different.
Yeah, good. Awesome. That's the goal. Let's go.
Also, if you name your project Jake Smith on Spotify, there's going to be
10,000
other people.
Good call. Tyler with his
I love you,
knowledge
Mama,
again.
but you did give me
That's some
the most generic
biochemistry
name.
shit right there.
Good for promotion, bad for search.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, man.
All right, so we're going to skip. I
That's fine.
apologize for Weston's questions not being here tonight, you guys.
Oh, that's all
But
good.
we've had too much fun.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So yeah, all right. So you know, for people that want to see what's next, follow you know, the first single on Spotify, which is still yet unreleased.
Yep.
You know,
It'll be
things-
Strangers, though. It'll be
Strangers will be the
Strangers
one.
Than High will be the first two. Two pretty contrasting tracks. Yeah, those will be the first two.
So where can people follow you and find that stuff?
Definitely. The best place is going to be the website, spookieofficial.com. And then the Instagram is spooky.band because we are a band.
Oh yeah.
Jam band.
All right.
Why
now,
Something
can't
like
we
that.
be a jam band?
you can always be a jam band, man. They're on the comeback.
It's the lesson of
believe me.
tonight.
Look, man, you know, Austin's wearing a Sublime shirt. I'm pretty sure that, like, with the new setup and the kid, they're going to be a jam band.
Yeah.
They're
How-
back.
they're
They're back,
back,
and
dude.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
excited.
Jacob.
I think the world's excited.
I'm excited,
100%.
bro. I'm a huge Sublime Bradley No Acoustic Sessions fan, and
Oh,
his
yeah.
kid.
We would have covered Bad Fish if we knew that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
No,
We're some Sublime enthusiasts.
I
That was
love
our
Sublime.
That's me and Jake's car bonding music when it's just us two.
100%.
So
Dude, you can put the catalog on. I'm good. Give me all the weird shit. I
Oh,
don't care
any
what you
song.
play. Any
Any
tune
song.
on any record, on any compilation, on whatever you want to play.
Let's go.
You play it. Let's go. Give me some friggin' record scratches on
Oh,
some
yeah.
weird shit.
Blue Dog,
It doesn't
baby.
matter. Yeah, dude. I'm so down with. I love it. As soon as I saw the Sublime shirt, I was like, we're in good company. As I already knew, but I mean, like, what a bonus. Yeah, dude. So I think that, like, more than anything, it'll be intriguing to watch
Yeah, the evolution of Spooky.
the evolution of Spooky, man.
It's kind of spooky in itself too, without announcing anything, which is like,
Yeah.
I kind of love that because, like I said, the day of the show, I had my friends text me, "Yo, who's your singer?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right, that's spooky."
That's
Like it's
spooky.
literally spooky, but the
Yeah.
situation's spooky too.
Well, it's kind of
Yeah,
spooky to
absolutely.
you to be the lead singer too. Just going, I guess, dude. And one thing I will say is, like, vocally, you're like, I'm worried about. Don't worry about your vocals.
appreciate
What you
that.
do, your tone is cool. Like the band, everything is right.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
When it's right, it's right. You don't have to worry about the other bullshit. You don't have to worry about, I wonder if I hit that note.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder. You just, because you everything was set where it needed to set. You sounded great. So don't worry about that bullshit.
I appreciate
It's all
that,
bullshit.
brother.
yep.
This ain't the voice, bitch.
Hell yeah.
All right, you guys. So, what about you, Spencer? What you got?
Just Spencer Out Corbin on Instagram. Best place if you need anything fixed in terms of instruments. Come holler.
Holla at your boy. All right. So, you okay? You okay?
Yeah, I'm
I did
alright.
that shit earlier, dude. Is it in the air?
Might be.
What is going on around here?
I took a drink of
speak
water
some
and
shit
it
earlier,
went down
so.
the wrong.
Yeah,
Did you do a
Nate has
90-second game?
fumes going off
No.
of
It's
him
the
right
Skittles
now.
in the
Sorry.
pocket. You know?
Yeah.
Between the Skittles and
Finding
the
Skittle
booze.
fumes.
Yeah.
Nate's a liability.
All right,
Most
you
of the
guys.
time.
So check us out, Top Hill Recording on all the shit, Instagram, YouTube. Check out Voodoo Symphony on Instagram. We got some shows coming up.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you check out these guys on all the stuff, because I'm telling you, man, I'm super pumped to see what you all are up to here in the next year or two. It's gonna be sick. I love the plan. I love thinking about it.
Let's go.
And the energy, dude. The one thing you can't get is you can't fake energy. And you guys together create something that's cool as shit. And I can't wait to see where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes,
You
sir.
got that sticker, baby?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. All right, boys.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having
Thanks for
us.
having us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out
Happy
Top
to have
Hill,
you
man.
guys.
Happy to
being
be
here.
back.
Blessed with the best.
Hey! Until next time, y'all.